Recording. I'm going to start out with what I think. You see Vincent in the bedroom, and basically, to me, it's a replica of Vincent van Gogh's bedroom painting, and it's done really well. And the guitar like matches it perfectly because Vincent van Gogh is a tortured soul. And I'm wondering, like, I've studied a little bit of Van Gogh and how he works, or how he worked, the way his mind was. He was a very, very, very troubled person, desperate for friendship, would do anything. There's a movie out there called Finding Vincent. If you haven't watched it, it took them years to make it because they hand painted every scene and did it based upon his paintings. So they created an entire story of his life with his paintings. It's beautiful, seriously. It's so worth checking out. All right. But also, there's a Vincent van Gogh exhibit that's going around. A lot of people have put up pictures and stuff from that, and it's flipping amazing. And a lot of what I see in, like, since he started the whole Vincent's Tale thing, I it feels to me like he must have walked through that exhibit and been so immediately, like, a flood of ideas run through his mind. I could be completely wrong. I wish I knew the way this kid's mind worked, because I would love to I would love to have, like, that much of his talent. That's all. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna shut the F up now and do this. This guitar, y'all. This guitar riff is exquisite.
place it. Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, pain scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting the green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started up combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days, the weeks the most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Coming from someone who has, God, that just hit me hard. Coming from someone who has fibromyalgia, is achy, veiny stuff. It used to be awful, and then I was attacked by a dog, and he bit my arm. Simple bite. Nothing horrible happened to me. Anyway, I was diagnosed with something called CRPS, and the thing, what did he just say? The thing that when you're living in decay, hold on, but the drinks cost you wage. Here we go. Let's do it from here.
But the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too
living to decay. That's some deep fucking shit right there. Ren, you're always creating stuff. And me and a friend of mine who I helped fall down the rabbit hole, she finally jumped willingly. And we both like have lyrics you've written tattooed on our arms because the way you can word things is like nothing I've ever heard. It's relatable and understandable, and it's truth, just truth bombs, nonstop, boom, 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 throwing them all down. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop now. Let's go for the fun gold, man. Let's hit that.
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane thing is sane men living in insane terrain, contort insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother, pain scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the thing. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting the green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream, get the money, funny Vinny. He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started up combustion, nothing. pulled him out of debt. The debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, how Britannia ruled the wave. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
I just have the whole shit on my arm, or on my back. Like, I'll lay down and just tattoo on it right now. With me, it's the medications.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think. Mercy tastes bittersweet when the spirit that's inside of him sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose by decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny being locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, food his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit hopped up. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never.
Okay, sorry. One more again. Shots fired. I'll probably listen to it. I've heard these
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the laws, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny being locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, food his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit hopped up. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his crimes. Tying lines into set, rich as fate was designed. picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, trouble.
I'll replay this part because I really want to listen to it. But seriously, like, just just write, start writing the screenplay if you haven't already. Because I swear, the way you throw these words together, you Hamilton. I'm I'm a huge nerd. I'm a huge Hamilton nerd. Seen it once, loved it, watched it on wherever you can watch it like a billion times, and then Wicked came out. So, like, I'm a heavy Broadway nerd, and I would pay to see a screenplay written out by him because the storytelling is just fantastic. The whole team does great putting this together. Like that, the ideas are just beautiful. Well done, very well done. Sorry. Okay, and and that one more thing, when the music matches everything you see, like the aesthetic, everything. That's a good video. That's what's gonna keep your attention. When you're watching just like shit that has nothing to do with what they're singing about, it's it you can get into it sometimes. Sometimes it's a bop, but like for the most part, it's really hard for me to follow. So I love to have stories behind it. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. Here we go. Here, I'll go back for you. You just get to hear it more. That's all. I'm very shy.
Paint the picture, set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow. When the water gets up and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister at the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and reach. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow. When the water gets up and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and
Okay, switch styles again. Or probably the billionth time, but switch styles again.
oh so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moves slow-mo. You see the
You see that? Oh my god, the way he did that. Okay, I'm gonna shut up now.
memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes a time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow. When the water gets up and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo. And so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the record seemed to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe, a fate fucked up. Rich just losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending for a while, reality retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile, how to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that stood and ran, then damn we are, we all are damn. Forsaken by creation, revelations, Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression, that's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5. 5 is acceptance.
I wish.
Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud. Cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day of work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Oh, you poor dude. Exactly. Welcome back. Welcome the fuck back. That's awesome. Seriously. Like, that's, I just can't even. And now it makes me want to go back and watch Vincent's Tale, the first one, Flowers, Sunflowers. Like, once he's done telling the story, he should, like, he should put it all together and not in the chronological order of it, like I don't know, high, that probably is it, but the time that it happened, like, you'd watch this one and then you'd go watch Sunflowers, I think it is. But before that, you need to watch Jenny and Screech and blah 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 and blah and on and on, and yeah. So it's really cool because it really is almost turning into a movie, and we're also emotionally invested in these people that have been created by a mad freaking genius. I swear. I have said it before and I'll say it again. He's turned chronic illness into a superpower in a way. I mean, it kicks the shit out of us. It really does. And it has a good runtime of winning for a long while, and it's hard to beat. It's hard to fight, but yeah, you keep swimming, just keep swimming, hoping for release. Creating shit like this has to be like a high um, that is unmatched by any other high. It's the only thing the only way I can word it. But the rhyme schemes are great. The story is beautiful. Just can't get enough. Can't get enough. Digging it, digging it. So, thank you, Ren. That was beautiful. Thanks for watching. If I'm annoying, don't watch me anymore. If not, hang with me. Let's converse about this. I am I am stuck waiting to have surgery that has yet to be scheduled because waiting on insurance to approve whether I should deserve the surgery or not. And ow. So And then there's also the CRPS thing going on too. So I'm kind of broken listening to this stuff. It's There's real shit out there that happens to people, and it really becomes easy to look inside yourself and forget to come out of yourself. So the empathy castrated, like I get that when you've seen or done the worst of the worst things, like that's stuck in your brain. But when he was back in the room explaining the PTSD steps, the area or the 5 stages of grief, that is basically like PTSD. I believe is like a mourning. Some just see and react a lot more hyper than others because their visuals and stuff are I almost you're standing there. You're like standing there watching shit happen. So anyway, I have done some more videos. They're really crappy videos, but I did them anyway because I was feeling like shit, and I felt like I just needed to vibe. I don't know where I was going with that. I'm high. Anyway, I'm glad you're chilling with me. This is fun. You know what? If you're bored, stick around and let me find us sunflowers. Better self portrait. Is that it? Lady loved to see the night a falling down by the Mississippi shore. Okay, so I'm gonna watch sunflowers.
Tragic scenes last night in London. A 14-year-old girl was found dead from a fatal stab wound. Her attacker, a 14-year-old boy, is in critical condition after a violent altercation with a police officer. Over to reporters on the ground for more. Oh, such a beautiful shame. The sunflowers wilt when the skies do not rain. It's a story I'm sure we all know. It's a moment of madness inside of the woes. We all fall down in London town, and shaky ground carries me. War rains down, blindingly loud, never surrender.
That scream, that scream. Like, don't piss him off. Just don't piss him off. He seems like a genuinely sweet guy, but don't piss him off. Like, because he is a genuinely sweet guy, most likely. But you can only be that way to a point. Like, Cujo Beatdown is a big one. That is that one of the comments I threw up there when I watched it was, he told y'all. He said it. And then he went at him lyrically, musically, and it was a beautiful interpretation of how he felt. And it's good that he could create the art that could let that imagery out of his head and IRL to just to see it and turn it into art. I mean, into art. Like, people go through chronic illnesses and become I don't know if I can reference it, Dexter, because you just forget to care about other people, and then it can escalate. But the chasing the dragon part with it, that I'm not shooting anything up. I don't condone that whatsoever. If you have to do that, I'm so sorry. I get the desperate need to get out, but that there's got to be other ways. But the biggest thing that I have taught myself is you have to push your body into the pain level and just freaking go through it. Just go through it. If it makes you lay down, lay down. If it makes you want to get up and fight shit, like channel that into creativity and hope. Um, if it's violent and it needs to come out, like join a fight club. We don't talk about fight club, but join a fight club or some shit. I don't know. Just be careful with that shit. Anyway, this is getting extremely long. I'm sorry. Rambling. Welcome to Being High with Mindy and watching a bunch of videos.
Oh, what a terrible scene. Here lie the corpses of corporate machines planting.
Okay, seeing him makes me think of if you've never in your life watched an episode of Doctor Who, find the one with Vincent Van Gogh and watch that episode. That's all you ever need to watch of it. Like, even if you don't understand it, the context of it, like, it doesn't matter. The feels, oh my god, it'll give you feels. It's incredible. But anyway, Doctor Who is cheesy, but the stories were freaking great. Hopefully still are. Haven't watched it in a while. All right, here we go. Sorry.
Seeds where the grass never grows, but the grass that stays greener in places unknown as we all fall down in London town. Shaky ground carries me rise down, blindingly loud, never surrender.
Me too. Me too. Hello, Vincent. Vincent.
From a fatal stab wound.
Oh, son of a
Her
bitch.
attacker.
Okay, sorry. A second. This is my first time. Vincent. Vincent. Snap. It's cold. Sorry. Yo. Okay. I'll sit here and watch this this man, yes, all night long. But I will stop now so that I can end this really long recording. But you know what? It's stupid, but I'm gonna put it up. I haven't done anything like this before. I don't know if it's gonna sound crappy. I don't know if it's gonna look crappy. I don't know if anything is going to get um, like kicked out because I need to read the the, the things that'll get you like put in banana land. I don't wanna be banned. I don't. So, if I do something, please call me out. Let me know, and I will be more than happy to do what I'm supposed to do to be able to hang around here and do this, because this is interesting. I could sit here and do this for days. Okay. Anyway, I'm stopping the recording right now. Thank you for listening. Thanks for hanging with me. I appreciate you. Maybe one day I'll do it live and see what happens. See ya.